Experience the new G1 mask from MSA. The G1 is the systematic combination of the demands coming directly from our users. A high-tech product incorporating years of engineering development. With the G1, we've created a full face mask with reduced overall weight and with maximized tightness. Optimal wearing comfort makes pressure points a thing of the past. The extremely low profile keeps the G1 mask perfectly balanced and brings the demand valve really close to your mouth. The result, a lowered breathing resistance brings you the best-in-class breathing comfort. The G1 implements a constant airflow to avoid disturbing fogging. And the widest field of vision on the market gives you not only a more natural view, but allows you to detect dangers coming from the sides much earlier. Hazardous damage to your lens will be effectively avoided by the optimized G1 frame design. The built-in high-class speech diaphragm lets you experience excellent communication quality.
Roger.
And finally, the new G1 mask adapts exactly to your personal requirements. Choose from nose cups and face blanks in different sizes. Select the connector that fits your equipment. Combine with the harness option that you prefer the most. And profit from assembly time that is so fast you won't believe it. Experience now a new level of comfort and safety. Your new G1 mask from MSA.
When conditions are hazardous, firefighters trust the survivor from Streamlight. And now they have even more reasons to trust the survivor to light their ways. At Streamlight, we take great pride in understanding how our lights are used and listening to the feedback of those who use them. Their experiences have inspired us to find innovative ways to make the most popular right-angle flashlight even better. We started by redesigning the light from the inside out. We've re-engineered the Survivor with a new optic design that has enabled us to make the lens cap 50% shorter. But a smaller profile is meaningless if it sacrifices performance. We didn't. In fact, the new Survivor still boasts the piercingly bright beam that has made this light invaluable. It features 175 lumens and 41,000 candela for a beam that cuts through the smoke and travels nearly 450 yards on high with a runtime of 3.5 hours. Set it to low and get an impressive 13 hours of runtime at 60 lumens with 14,000 candela that sends the beam over 260 yards downrange. Or select Moonlight Mode for low-level lighting that runs for 20 continuous days. It even offers a flash mode that can signal for up to 8 hours. The innovative optic design has also allowed us to introduce our new smoke cutter system for greater user customization of the beam pattern. Both our black and amber smoke cutter plugs focus the beam for an even tighter, sharper pattern, while the amber plug also reduces eye fatigue caused by glare. To help keep the light pointed where you need it, we've improved our clip system, creating a stronger spring-loaded clip with built-in D-ring that easily attaches to belts and harnesses while reducing unwanted movement. But with all the changes, some important features have stayed the same. The new rechargeable Survivor fits all existing Survivor chargers. It's also available with an optional alkaline battery pack, so you're never caught without backup power when you need it most. The next generation Survivor from Streamlight. Smaller lens, stronger clip, greater customization options with the performance you've grown to trust. Why did we improve the top right-angle flashlight on the market? Because at Streamlight, we don't just make flashlights, we shape illumination.
Designed for mobility, the Strong Arm E100 and LE100 are incredible tools that use a powerful lithium-ion rechargeable battery that gets rescue and military teams in and out fast. With combination tips, optional strap, or customizable features such as the accessory rail that allows for attaching a light or camera, the Strong Arm E100 or LE100 fits any situation. cut through 3/8-inch rebar, grade 43 chain, 2x4 wood, with the strong arms cutting blades. To effectively use the strong arms cutting blades, cut as close to the blade's pivot point as possible. Easily switch from blade arms to combination tips to door opening tips with the strong arms push button release and automatic locking system. Tips slide and lock into place automatically. To remove tips, simply press the release button found on the side of the detent pin. Never use two different styles of tips on the tool at the same time. Note that the front of the tip should only be used to increase an existing gap. If the working area is too small, tips could slip off. To avoid slippage, adjust grip towards the rear of the combi tips. Get in, get out, and save lives with the strong arm from Hurst's Jaws of Life. We're making heroes super.
When firefighters are pressed to go search for other human beings trapped inside of a fire, they take calculated risks.
Things can go wrong very quickly on the fire ground.
They're in a situation where their life's on the line to keep us, the public, safe.
But what happens when that firefighter becomes disoriented and is unable to exit the way they came in?
Perhaps trapped above grade and you have to make an emergency exit. You have to make a decision. Typically the decision is to bail out of that structure as quickly as possible. So the key is to have some kind of tool, some kind of device, some kind of system that allows you to exit in a very controlled manner, yet in a very rapid manner.
This is why a bailout solution is so important. February 2005, we got a call from the Research and Development Division at the New York City Fire Department. Throughout that year, our engineers got involved with the program and we were able to create a solution for them, which was the EXO personal escape system. 10 years after the launch of this system, Petzl is introducing the newly designed EXO AP Descender.
The components of that system are made up of a hook, a Technora rope, as well as a descent control device.
The EXO allows the firefighter to anchor a rope inside the structure and then descend that rope out of a window or other opening in the building.
I can place the hook either at the sill or anchor remotely, and then I can roll out of the window below the thermal level and get down to the ground without injury or harm.
After the firefighter has exited the window, the system will be in a braking position where the cam is pinching the rope, preventing the device from moving down the rope. When the firefighter is then ready to move, they will deploy the handle and release that cam, which will allow them to control their descent down the rope.
The EXO AP features an anti-panic function. This improvement reduces the chance of overspeeding the descent during a bailout emergency.
If they are panicked or under duress and they pull that handle too far, which may cause them to overspeed, the system will go back into a lock position so that they travel at a safe speed down the rope. In addition to the anti-panic feature, the EXO AP is also much smaller and much lighter than the original EXO. We've also replaced the carabiner with our standard AMD H-frame carabiner and our captive bar system, which allows the user to replace the carabiner if it needs to be retired.
They have been using our descent control device for over 10 years now. They've had several incidents where the product was used successfully.
It feels good to create a product that gives them an option when they are exposed to that ultimate standoff on the fire ground. I think we can be pretty proud of the fact that we have a device that gives them an option that didn't exist before.
I believe it's the best device to allow a quick, rapid, and safe egress from a structure under duress. And this is one of those tools that allows me to get back to my family every day after shift.